How does tarot and psychics and astrology play into manifesting? Is it real? Do they negate each other? Can you do both? What's the big deal with all this stuff? This question gets asked so much, so I wanted to talk about it in its own video. We are discussing whether or not you should be looking to answer all of your burning questions in this episode of Roxy Talks. Stay tuned. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Roxy Talks, where we discuss confidence, mindset, manifestation, and more. I'm Roxy Lee. I'm a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you banish your negative thinking and limiting beliefs so you can bring love, clarity, and joy into your life. If you're interested in getting to the bottom of these things that you are questioning, finding the answers within you without having to look anywhere else but yourself, check out my Manifest a Specific Person workshop. It is geared towards relationships, but it will help you get to the bottom of all of your limiting beliefs in any area of your life. You can get started on that class right now if you'd like. You can check it out at my website, roxytalks.com. The link, of course, to that is in the description below. I've also got exclusive merch, podcasts, and other workshops and courses at my website, roxytalks.com. And don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Now, before we get into this video, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. It helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. So this is an interesting topic. This is something that a lot of people have questions about. And the manifesting world and the psychic tarot occult, I don't know what you want to call it, worlds, they get blended together, right? We kind of get lumped in the same category, but I don't necessarily see it as the same thing. I mean, yes, it is, I guess, searching for answers, finding yourself, but it's a little different in my opinion. Now, before we go too far, I just want to say I'm not trying to shit on anybody. I definitely grew up in a house, like my dad is psychic, okay? So I don't, I don't doubt anything. And I've always had my own kind of intuition as well. I've read tarot cards. I'm not the best. I used to do my own daily card pull before I really started getting into my practice. So I'll still call a psychic. I'll call a psychic tomorrow just because, right? Just because sometimes it's nice to hear someone tell you some stuff that you don't have to find yourself. But having said that, having had those experiences, times where I needed answers, I needed them to tell me, or I was looking for my own answers every day, even with just a daily card pull, even just to pull a card for myself and see what the day was going to bring me, right? Consulting my pendulum. That's another one I had to let go. I haven't touched my pendulum. It's just like sitting on a shelf now because I realized like I don't need to be questioning anything. I don't need to be questioning anything. If I'm questioning it, that's my answer right there. I'm not declaring it. I'm not deciding it is what I want it to be, and that's it. There's no other option because I have that opportunity. And we know that. That's what I talk about here on my channel is that you don't have to. If you want anything, there's no how, why, what, this. I don't know. How's it going to happen? I don't care. This is what it is. Figure it out, universe. Thank you. I'll be over here distracting myself until it gets here. The issue at heart is that looking for answers outside of yourself is not a power move, right? That's not what somebody who understands that their own thoughts are creating their entire world, a conscious creator that knows that all of their thoughts are continuously fulfilling and replicating their world in every single moment. When you need someone else to tell you what's going on inside of you, that's the issue itself. And it gets addicting. You're looking every single day. You're listening to several people do card reads on YouTube or horoscopes on YouTube, and you are not taking the opportunity every single day to declare what it is and live that way, period. This is where the tarot and the psychics and the stuff like that can get in the way of manifesting. And again, it's not to shit on this. I love it. And my opinion on people who read are that they are very attuned to the energy. They are very sensitive to it, so they are picking up. So when they are reading you, they're telling you what you got going on right now. So if you're going to a psychic or a card, anything to find out like what's going on within you, if you're doing some self-diagnosis, if you want to see if you're on the right track, checking on how you're doing, maybe even just to have a read on what's going on with you, by all means, go ahead, right? Intend that it's going to help you continue to hold on to the control in your life because you still have it. You always have it. So you can go and see the psychic or watch the videos and understand that, you know what, I pick my reality. I'm picking the one I want, and watch, it's going to match up exactly to how I'm feeling. Flip the script on it. Instead of looking for the answers, like, please tell me how I'm feeling, tell it how you're feeling, right? So like I said, current energy read, if that's what you're going to a psychic or getting your cards read or whatever, reading your horoscope to find out, okay, fine. Don't make your whole life about it. Don't rely on those answers to tell you anything. And don't think that just because they have said something that you may or may not like, that is exactly what you have to live out just because they said it. Here's a few reasons why. Number one, again, they're reading your current energy. If you decide that you don't want to do that thing and you make an active effort to think different thoughts that describe the opposite of that, and you redirect your thoughts all the time, you can shift out of that. You don't have to live that reality. It's not set in stone. It's just a match to where you are at in the moment. And again, that's why you can't really rely on this to tell you about the future. Because the future that they can read is just the one of the path you're on right now. If you step onto a new path, however, you have the potential for a different future. So don't assume that just because you're told something that it has to happen to you, you're destined to live this out, because that's what will make you destined to live it out, your decision that you have to have it, because you're still manifesting. And if they're telling you something that they read within your energy and you affirm it and you adopt it, and now, oh no, this thing is going to happen, and oh God, man, oh, that. Maybe it was just like a tiny little seed and now it's grown into a huge tree. Maybe now it's really going to happen now because you have allowed it, you've opened the door for it, and you are welcoming it in, even if you don't like it. Entertaining your fear of it alone is just like picking up the phone and dialing its number. If you don't want it, put that phone down. Replace your thought with something that describes the better reality that you want to live in. So if you are finding yourself wanting to check your horoscope, tarot cards, speak to psychics on a regular basis, really examine what energy it is or what thought process you're having when you are going into these activities. Why are you looking to someone else to tell you what's already going on inside of you? Why are you not trusting your own instincts and intuition? Why are you not doing self-diagnosis and the work to listen to what's going on? Finding out what's going on within you on your own and learning how to do that work instead of relying on someone else to validate you or to do it for you. And I understand sometimes we're not in a place where we can comfortably rely on ourselves and our own intuition, but if you want to break that cycle of looking to others to validate you and let you know what you're thinking already, this is what it's going to take. You're going to have to start looking for those answers within yourself, not from someone else's mouth. Because here's the other issue that comes with being read by somebody is that everything they tell you is being filtered through their own lens of experiences. So even if they are receiving images, the image that they get is something that makes sense to them so that they can apply the lesson or the analogy or the understanding or whatever to you. So it's already being interpreted by them before it's translated into something that they're going to share with you. So make sure that you understand that not only are they telling you stuff that's already within you, they're also telling it through their own personal perspective. And I'm not saying it's bad because I'm telling you guys stuff through my own personal perspective. So if you're looking for any information from anybody else but yourself, you're going to hear it through the lens of their own interpretation, period, regardless. So remember that if you're looking for answers, consider the source. And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, think about what kind of story you're putting out when you need someone else to tell you how you're feeling and what's coming next for you every single day. It is not the energy of somebody who is consciously creating their world, and that's all I'm trying to say with it. I don't think it's good, bad, this or the other. This is your life, your practice, your situation. You figure out what works for you. This is my opinion on it since I get asked it probably 5 times a day. That's how I feel about it. I haven't talked to a psychic in maybe a year and a half, but somebody recently told me about a situation they had with a medium, and I'm like, hey, why not? I wouldn't mind somebody telling me about me for once. That's not in a YouTube comment, right? So as with anything, use it in a healthy way that works for you and your lifestyle, and never forget that you're actually doing all of it, so you don't need anyone to tell you anything, including me. But thanks for being here. So I want you to comment down below. All of the answers I need are already within me. All of the answers I need are already within me. We might have used that before on this channel, but it's pretty relevant right now, and I'd like to bring it back up again. And if it's brand new, then hey, welcome to the channel. But either way, I want you to remember that no matter what, you always have access to any answer or information that you want if you ask yourself and you allow for the answer and listen to what is said to you. Trust it, trust that intuition and go with it. And make that a practice. Start testing the waters with that, and you'll see after a while, okay, I can trust that little voice. Make that a habit, and you start learning how to trust yourself. In general, you start learning how to dictate where your life goes next. Now, if you'd like to check out the process that I use to actually get a hold of my life and figure out how to maintain my thinking all throughout the day and trust my own intuition regularly, check out my 30 Days of Alignment. I have a free version and a paid version. You can download the free version and still get all the information. It's really great. I also have a paid version where I walk you through it with 30 videos for 30 days, and I just kind of help guide you and pep talk you, be your little cheerleader every day, and give you that extra boost to help you through the 30 days. Either way, it's a great practice, and it definitely helped me change my life. You can sign up for that at my website, roxytalks.com. Of course, that link is in the description below. I've also got exclusive merch, podcasts, and other workshops and courses that you can sign up for at my website, roxytalks.com. Don't forget to join me on social media. I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And you can join my Facebook group, Black Moon Society. It's a great community for like-minded people who are helping each other manifest. Here on the Roxy Talks channel, I go live every Monday at noon-ish PST for Q&A, and I've got brand new videos out every Tuesday through Friday, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.